Hi, and welcome to Live United. I'm your host, Angie Buxton. Live United is a show dedicated to bringing you the news, stories, and resources from United Way of Mid-Coast Maine. Here today is Lindsay MacDonald, Executive Director of the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Bath Brunswick, and we'll be talking about mentoring. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Angie. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. Can you just tell us a little bit about your agency, what you do, and what your needs are currently?
Yep, absolutely. So we are a community resource that supports one-to-one friendships between adults and youth facing adversity. We are located in Brunswick, and we serve the areas of Brunswick, Harpswell, and all of Saginaw County, and we've been in existence since 1981. We're an affiliate organization of Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, which is a national youth serving organization, and they have been in existence for over 100 years, so really long time doing this program.
Can you tell us about mentoring?
Yep.
And what you need for mentors?
Yep, absolutely. And maybe I'll start by telling you a little bit about our programs.
Yes.
And what those entail.
Yes.
So we have a community-based mentoring program, and that's where adults of at least 18 or older are paired one-to-one with a child, and they participate in activities that they both enjoy in the community. And then we have a school-based mentoring program, and that's where high school, college students, and adult volunteers are matched in a one-to-one friendship with a child. They meet 1 hour once weekly at the child's school. And they do things like have conversations, academic support, play games, share lunch, maybe they go outside, and that they have no contact outside of the school program. So for all of these programs, we are in great need of volunteers kind of at all levels.
And I know you're talking about school-based mentoring. Can you talk a little bit about community-based mentoring also?
Yep, absolutely. So we have different opportunities with that program. We have an opportunity for big couples to be in the program. You know a bit about that.
I do. My husband and I are a new big couple, and we have a wonderful little brother named Zach. So
Yep.
Thank you for that.
Yep, absolutely. We have about 20 children on our wait list right now who are in need of a match, both boys and girls. Historically, we have a greater need for men than women because there are more boys on the wait list. However, right now, our wait list is kind of even in terms of girls who are waiting and boys who are waiting. So we've had kind of an interesting shift. So definitely a need there. And in terms of time, what we look for is 8 to 12 hours per month and a commitment of at least 1 year in the match. And it can vary according to what the interests are of the match. We have some matches that meet once weekly, and so say they meet every Wednesday and participate in activities that they enjoy. And then we have matches that might meet for a weekend and do various things. And we have matches that certainly put in a lot more time than others, but it is at least the 8 to 12 hour minimum per month spending time. So to tell you a little bit about the children in the program, they are between the ages of 6 and 14, and most often they live in single parent homes due to their family circumstance. It could be death, disability, divorce, parental incarceration, just a number of reasons for living in a single parent home. Oftentimes they may come from a low income situation and just have varying reasons for needing additional adult support in their lives. And it could be anything from low self-esteem to some social challenges or academic challenges, and they may be at greater risk of, delinquency, drug use, different issues that children kind of face and experience as children. And then the mentor provides additional adult support in their lives to provide exposure to positive, healthy activities, share their interests, and just really be that supportive friend.
So I know there's a matching process because my husband and I went through that. Could you talk a little bit about the process of matching a big and a little?
Sure.
And then a little bit about the background check, or some of that kind of stuff that people might not be aware that is part of their match.
Sure, absolutely. So the first step with joining us at Big Brothers Big Sisters is to fill out an enrollment form. And then our program director would contact the potential volunteer and set up an interview. The interview is pretty in-depth. We do ask a lot of questions to really get to know the person, learn about their background and their interests and why they want to participate in the program. We do run a criminal history background check, and we also ask for at least 3 references as part of our screening process. And then if a volunteer is accepted into the program, we work very hard to make a match that would make sense according to the interests of both the volunteer and the child, their families, and just would become a good fit.
Yep.
And then in addition to our screening process, there's also a pretty rigorous check-in process. So our program director checks in at least once monthly with the volunteer, the parent, and the child to provide support and guidance for the first year. And then after a match is together for a year, she checks in every 3 months and does the same thing. So we provide support, feedback, and encouragement that way.
Now, I know that one of the ways that you like to look at outcomes for the mentoring relationship and for the little is to look at the impact that the mentoring relationship has had on the little,
Right.
on the youth.
Right.
Could you talk a little bit about what you're looking for in terms of some positive outcomes for those kids?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we do this in a few different ways. From a data standpoint, we do what we call program outcome evaluations. And we do this primarily with our school-based matches to get some feedback. And I just have some great statistics that I can share with you. So what we do with this is we survey the mentors and the teachers involved with our school-based programs, and we look for 21 indicators of improvements for the children. And I can share that this past school year, of mentors surveyed, 91% reported increased self-confidence of the child that they were matched with. 83% of the children were better able to express their feelings. 71% increased their interest in hobbies. 80% improved their relationships with peers. 68% improved their classroom behavior. And 72% improved their academic performance. Wow. And this is just sort of, a few of the very positive results that have come out of that program.
Wow.
Beyond the data piece, what truly, really makes us have belief in this program and recognize that it is highly valuable and that it does work is more of the anecdotal information that we get. Parents coming to us and saying, this program has made a significant impact in my child's life, or a child saying that to us. And just one example I can give is of a big brother and a little brother who were matched a few years ago. They're no longer in the program, but I just remember the mother coming in and saying to me, they spent some time this weekend working on the big brother's truck, and they did an oil change and kind of a tune-up. And she said, my son would not have learned these skills from me. I don't do these things. His father is not in the picture, and he learned a skill this weekend from his big brother. And this particular big brother also had a big brother when he was a child.
Wow.
So really giving back to the little in that way. And we just hear these really incredible life-changing stories pretty much daily in our work that we do, and it feels really good. It's hugely impactful.
Right, right. So what are some characteristics of the big that you might be looking for? Is there anything specific that you're looking for in terms of a volunteer? I know you're looking for both male and female, but can they like to do anything, or?
Yeah, it's really about spending time. So number one, someone who has time or the ability to kind of make the time in their schedule. And again, the two programs offer two different opportunities there. The community program is very flexible. So I think that the people involved, they find that they can make the time. And then it's about doing things that you normally like to do. So if you're involved with healthy activities that could include a child, then mentoring really is a great fit. And a lot of our big brothers and big sisters find that it was actually very easy to incorporate a child into the regular things that they're doing.
And I can attest to that. That's very, very true.
Right.
Can you tell the viewers how to get in touch with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Bath Brunswick in case they are interested in volunteering?
Yep, absolutely. So we are at 85 Main Street in Brunswick, and our phone number is 729-7736. The easiest way to get in touch with us is to give us a call or come and visit us.
Great. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thanks very much.
You are very welcome. We'll be right back after this brief message to speak to some of the people who are participating in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
I'm Aurora Hodgkins, the program director at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Bath Brunswick. We currently have 20 children on our waiting list for the community-based program, waiting for the right match with a big brother or big sister. We also have a number of children in our school-based programs. If you're interested in getting involved and starting something for a child, please give me a call, 729-7736. I look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Live United, and joining me now are big sister Megan, little sister Michaela, and little sister Marissa. Welcome to Live United.
Thank you.
Hi. Okay, so I'm just going to ask some questions, and you guys can tell me what it's like to be a big sister and a little sister. So Megan, how long have you and Michaela been friends?
We've been friends for about 2.5 years now.
Okay. And how long, what kind of things do you guys do together?
Well, this time of year we love to go to the beach. We've gone to the theater. We like to go to the movies. A lot of times she'll just come over to my house and we'll just hang out and cook or watch movies. A lot of different things.
That sounds great. Now, Megan, tell me why you decided to become a big sister.
Well, I got started, I was involved in the Bowl for Kids' Sake for several years, and I thought I just wanted to make a bigger impact. I wanted to really get involved on a deeper level. And so I started asking questions, and I had a woman that I worked with that was a big and gave me Aurora's information. And it just felt like a really good fit for me. I've always had a passion for kids, and we've just had a great time ever since.
So it was interesting, you went from just doing basic fundraiser event for Big Brothers Big Sisters, the Bowl for Kids' Sake, and then became more committed to the relationship and the organization, and then wanted to go on do more.
Yes, and I've actually, Michaela actually participated with me in those fundraisers the past 2 years, and then we also participated in a trail race. We volunteered for a trail race, so it's been nice to kind of have her get involved in some of those things with me.
And do you feel like having a little sister has pushed you to do more things that you might not have done on your own?
Oh, absolutely. We've, it's always nice to have somebody to try new things with, and a lot of the things that we try together, it's her first as well as mine. So we really are learning things together.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's really nice.
That's great. And Michaela, how do you like having a big sister?
It's really great.
Yeah.
At first, I had a first match, but she wasn't able to continue on, and I was just waiting for somebody else. And then when she came into my life, it was more of a connection, and she likes a lot of things that I like. So even when we go out for outings, we don't even know what we're going to do. We just go out and do something because it doesn't even really matter.
Now, is that different from when you first started? Like, did you do more planning when you were first together, and now you've just sort of let it evolve?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so as well. I think that, there was a little nervousness when you're, in any friendship or relationship that you get into. You don't know that other person. You don't know what they really like or don't like. So we would try to plan things out pretty far in advance. And now it's kind of, couple days beforehand, it's like, okay, are you free on Saturday? Well, what are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And, sometimes I'll just go pick her up and we'll decide then and there, okay, we're going to go to the beach or we're going to go to the movies or whatever we do.
Well, that's great. And how much time, just to give people a sense of time commitment?
It varies.
Yeah.
We're at least together, I would say, probably at least 12 to 16 hours a month usually. Sometimes we see each other more than once a week, and sometimes we'll go 3 weeks without seeing each other. So just depends on schedules, really.
Yep. And that, too, has evolved, I assume, from the beginning of the relationship where you try to be pretty consistent.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Marissa. Marissa is here without her big sister today, Kelly, because Kelly is pregnant and will be having a baby soon. So do you want to say hi to Kelly?
Hi.
So Marissa, how do you feel about being a little sister and having a big sister? Has it added to your life?
Yeah, I was really shy and weird when I first met her, and now I guess I'm more outgoing, and because we both opened each other up. So now it was really awkward the first couple times being with her, but now it's like just normal, like we've known each other forever.
That's a nice way to have a relationship. So how old are you, Marissa?
I'm 15.
You're 15. And Michaela is your twin sister, so you're also 15. So you started having a big sister when you were 13 then, about? No.
I was going into 6th grade when I first
Okay.
matched up with her, and now I'm going to be a sophomore, so we've been together for a while.
For a long time, yeah. Do you feel like having a big